No need to stay here any longer.
Okay. I have to sign the release. Just give me a moment.
Very well. I'll go on ahead. I can't take it any longer down here.
At least he doesn't smoke in the hospital.
Bishop takes queen. His rook takes your queen. Then your knight takes rook. And checkmate.
Huh?
I'm sure it makes sense.
My first victory in the Grandmaster ranking.
Oh my god. He did all that expert case profiling and he solved a Grandmaster chess thing at the same time.
Oh my god.
Wow, he's a fucking genius.
He's something.
He's also a huge nerd.
Oh.
Oh yeah, also, we're now in the dark dimension.
Also, he's smoking in the hospital like a fucker.
He took 2 steps out and started smoking. What a dickbag. I can't condone this, man. You can't smoke in a hospital.
Zach, they're here.
Brain gremlins.
What does that mean? York, you can't smoke in a hospital. There's a lot of places you can't smoke, but the hospital's the most important one. How are these enemies so threatening and also completely non-threatening at the same time?
His demeanor.
Fantastic. It's exactly like Dead Rising with Frank, where he's taking a picture of somebody getting fucking got super hard. It's like, oh man, this is a great shot.
Where?
This is a nice room.
Okay, I'm gonna be terrified.
Oh wow, you didn't observe that time.
I should have.
Yeah, maybe. Fucking ghost key cards.
I don't know if I like that more.
You know, have I ever told you about watching Scooby-Doo that always irritated the shit out of me?
Jesus! Oh! Oh, that is gross!
Yeah, we probably won't see it, but the game overs are really fucking crazy. No, so like, Scooby-Doo, right? The thing that always bothered me about fucking Scooby-Doo is why didn't they just bring a bat? How different would a show would have been if just like the creeper shows up and he just gets clocked at 10 miles an hour from behind by Shaggy, and he just hits the ground like a sack of potatoes, and they just take the mask off and they're like, oh yeah, it's some asshole, who cares? Got him. Or just like a taser or something. I swear to God, horror movie monsters get 1,000 times less creepy when you've got an instrument of death in your hands. What if Velma just had a gat and Scooby was just packing extra mags? What if Daphne had a can of pepper spray?
I'm a little surprised he doesn't.
Right? She's hot. She's probably used to people perving on her all the time.
Yeah, but she's got Fred to protect her.
Does he?
I don't fucking know.
They're not even dating in most of the shows. Yeah, York.
Hit the macro buttons.
Hit F1 like 40 times and tab. Tab F1. The classic MRI machine button controls.
I mean, you don't know. You ever used an MRI?
I can't say I have. I have, however, used a computer. You did it!
That's a face.
Orgasm face.
Agent Morgan, if you're so desperate, then why not smoke 2 at once?
In a hospital. You asshole. Hey, I'm smoking over here. Oh my god, yes.
Is this Stephen Hawking?
It's fucking metal is what it is.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
Who's that old man?
The best part is that's a real-ass gas mask, too.
That's Harry. Harry Stewart.
It was used by
One of the
Swedish
bigger
Special
problems around
Forces.
here. His father started up the lumber trade and founded this town.
It's got a fucking, like, skull on it.
As I'm sure you can see. Always dressed like that, never speaking to the townsfolk. And just FYI, he owns almost the entire town.
Interesting.
Not that that makes any difference. So long as I'm around, he won't be getting away with any funny business.
Harry Stewart.
Mysterious capitalist.
He owns the world. He's got neck nipples.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, haste won't lead you to what you seek. Keep your eyes focused on your footing as we speak. So says Mr. Stewart.
Michael Tillotson.
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 Nice to meet you, too. How did you know my name?
Oh, these fucking characters, man. Where do they come up with this shit?
Mr. Francis York Morgan, information desires you, just as you desire information too. So says Mr. Stewart.
Harry, stop trying to get in our way. Keep this up, and even you'll have to answer to the law.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, with each rain our town goes mad. To our disdain, unpreventable. So sad. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning.
Then we shall depart, Mr. Francis York Morgan.
I fucking love this game.
Is any of that important?
Yeah. Yeah, it was
That's
all
how he
relevant.
always is. Always spouting that nonsense.
Kinda.
God damn
Don't
it.
give it any thought. It's all gibberish.
Or maybe it wasn't.
Emily here.
It's unclear.
Uh-huh. Oh. Okay, thank you, Thomas. Agent York, we've contacted the first witnesses to the crime scene. You can interview them where they found the dead body.
Excellent. I was just about to ask. if
Finger
you could take me
guns?
there.
Excellent. Finger gun.
Yeah,
Let's
finger
go
bang.
see where that dead body was.
Dead body seems redundant. It's already a body. We all know it's dead. We don't need to say it again.
Root beer.
Root beer, brand root beer. You know what it is. Shut the fuck up.
Vid game,
The body
sheriff.
was found in the Greenvale Forest Park. That's west from here, and too
Wait,
far
this
to
takes
walk.
place in
A
Washington?
forest park?
Probably.
It's the pride of the town. It has a beautiful trail leading to a viewing site over Velvet Falls.
That does sound fantastic. Show me the sights.
That may have to wait. We promised to be there by 1800 to interview the first witnesses to the crime scene.
Yeah.
Agent Morgan, if I could just give you a friendly warning.
Are you really upset about me taking... I have the authority approved by the FBI to assume command. I understand you don't like it, but you will follow my orders.
I'm not disputing FBI authority, but this is our town. You won't get far alone, and you gain nothing by antagonizing me.
It's part of my personality. I just
That's
do
what
things my way.
assholes say.
I can take you off the case if you wish.
Stop it, you two. We need to solve this case, not bicker among ourselves.
Haha, Among Us. I hate the internet.
That fucking smile.
Anna's body was discovered by the woodsman Jim Green, along with his two grandchildren, Isaac and Isaiah.
What were they doing in the forest?
Just their daily routine. They found Anna's body during a morning walk.
So you've talked to them already?
Not officially. Not yet.
Not yet. Are you out of your mind? You haven't interviewed them yet?
Agent York, that tone is hardly appropriate. We were given orders to wait for you to arrive.
Orders by who?
A man called Abrams from the FBI.
Robert, is it? Well, Bob Abrams. I did tell him to stay out of it. It's always tough to have a meddling boss, huh, Zach?
I thought you knew, Agent Morgan. Don't worry about it. We may not have taken official statements, but we got all the information we need. I can fill you in right now if you'd like.
Thanks, George, but that won't be necessary. I want to hear the details from the witnesses themselves, firsthand.
I just can't believe that the children had to witness the crime scene. They may be traumatized. You'd better do this carefully.
Don't tell me you get nervous talking to children, Emily.
Not at all. That's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
Just forget it.
So you'll notice from the cue point over there, it's like 5,000 yards,
Yup.
and we've only driven like a max of like 700. It's on the other fucking side of the town. So we're gonna be here for a little bit.
Am I going the right way at least?
Yep.
I should.
This
Okay.
is the main road. This one that runs on the north side of town is like the big road.
I'm pedal to the metal, by the way, and I'm only going 45. I need to see a map. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I wish I could see the whole fucking map.
That would be easy. They did not fix this in the director's cut. You know, I could pull it up on my phone.
That wouldn't help because the map unfortunately turns when you move.
Yeah, so this is most of the game. It's just driving.
Are you kidding me?
Driving a shitload. This map is fucking
Wait.
huge.
Fuck. I don't like how the map is a strict
is
north
lock.
and south.
Yeah, it's horribly aggravating. It's like, it's a combination of both. It doesn't zoom out enough, and it rotates with you. How infuriating.
Is this government land?
No, it's private. Owned by Harry.
This whole area?
Yeah, fuck that song.
That's right. I'm sure I mentioned that he owns pretty much the whole town.
He used the money left by his father to buy up most of the town. Many town residents live on his land.
Zach, did you hear that? This entire park. A rich man's personal playground. These country rich folk are amazing.
Who are you
It all looks
talking
very well
to?
kept.
Do they see him do that?
Yes.
Do they ever bring it up? They fucking better, is all I'm gonna say.
I guess we'll have to find out.
Special Agent
Or not.
Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. It's what everyone calls me. And you are Jim Green?
That I am, son. I keep these woods.
Jim Green.
Every fucking portrait, their eyes are closed.
Well, you're doing a fine job.
Have you noticed
Well,
that?
I used to be a tree
It's
surgeon.
artistic.
And these two discovered the body.
Yes, my grandchildren, Isaac and Isaiah.
See, those are open. Eee. Golly gee, mister, I can fit an entire gummy worm in my mouth
Just like in my
without
dream.
even moving my tongue.
We gotta keep an eye on these two.
I'm sorry.
I ain't
Could
talking
we talk
about
away
those
from
ones off the
boys?
walls. I'm talking about
I wanna
those
help
big
your
ones you get on the
investigation.
internet.
I don't want them
Ones
to
that are
hear
like
us.
10
Very well.
pounds.
Emily, please.
I'll just take them over there then.
A 10-pound
Thank you.
gummy worm?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Don't do
It's the ones you
anything
can't
without
even
asking.
put the whole thing in your mouth. You gotta
These
bite pieces
children were
of it
the
off.
first to witness the crime
You're not supposed to put them in
Wanna
your
talk
mouth
to
all at once?
Come on, they're just
can.
kids.
What are you,
have no
deep
idea
throating
what
your
we're
gummy
going
worms?
on.
That doesn't matter.
Wait, what's happening in the
You
game?
agree with me, right, Zach?
How heartless. Do you ever think of
We're
other
telling
people's
the
feelings
father
ever?
to fuck off.
Emily's right. That's stone cold. Even for the sake of investigation.
Children see things in pure, simple terms. They may have seen something we adults would never spot, and they are here at our request as well. We could at least chat with them and see if they want to make a statement.
Are you serious?
I never joke about matters like this.
As he says with a shit-eating grin.
Oh my god.
And the soulless fish
Don't worry.
eyes.
They aren't as fragile as you think. Look at them, standing so upright.
Yeah, they probably don't even know what they actually saw.
Now then, Isaac, Isaiah, tell me.
Anna, she was so pretty. She had a red dress on. Her hair was shining. Bright gold hair. There were lots of animals around her. Squirrel, weasel, and a snake. A real snake. We didn't know until then. But we know now. Anna
I
was
don't
the
even know what a
fairy
snake
of the
looks like.
forest. She was a goddess. She smiled when she saw us. She looked so happy.
That's right, Isaiah. I'm sure she is playing with those animals even now.
Why does the
Of
voice
course
sound
she
like
is.
it's coming from
Yeah,
our
of
right?
course.
What the fuck? Why
That's
was...
useful information, boys.
Why did you have control
Well,
during
we can
that
take
sequence?
Yeah.
Because it's artistic.
Was there anything to find?
No.
I was so worried there was something to find while that was happening.
Okay, Zach.
I mean, you
This
did
is
miss
where
the
Anna's body
Sasquatch,
is.
but that's okay.
And that means our unsub,
Actually?
our unknown subject was here too. So,
Shut the fuck up,
What
York.
happened here?
Unsub.
I thought somebody grabbed his arm for a second.
No. Start profiling.
Profiling
Fuckers.
start.
Let's look into the scripts to see the future.
Anna. Anna.
Ow! Crap! Jeez! I hate this. Why did it come to this?
The future's grainy, Zach. It needs more pixels.
Zach, something is still missing.
Pixels.
We need more clues.
Yeah, that Adam Sandler movie sucks.
Hot take, but I don't really like Adam Sandler.
Not anymore.
I never really did.
Zach, look, the grass is depressed.
Mood. Picture of a vest with holes.
Ooh,
What?
interesting.
Chip with rusted metal dust.
Sounds like a terrible flavor of lay. That's in,
Such a fucking stupid ass.
It's pretty bad. The fuck is that noise?
That's the second thing I found.
Haven't seen one of these in a long time. Upside down. I guess this is meant to be an downtime piece.
These holes on the ground were made by high stiletto heels all around here. And this depression here, Agent Morgan, I see what happened here. He hung her from the tree and put on her shoes. He was really enjoying it. Sicko. And he knelt down. And disgusting.
George, you certainly have a vivid imagination. An interesting theory. Don't you think, Zach?
What was his name again? That Hollywood producer.
That's right. Joel. We really ought to introduce George to him, Zach.
What the fuck is
Profiling
happening?
is a good thing for writing a screenplay, though. An idea being interesting doesn't make it fact.
That's true.
Let me enlighten you, George. The footprints reveal that one of the heels were missing from the shoes. And they're different from Anna's shoes that we saw at the office. Furthermore, there would be even more disgusting evidence if he did kneel and, well, do as you suggested. If you want proof, go ahead and and try it for yourself. He knelt here for a reason other than simple perversion.
Most likely.
Zach, what was he doing in front of Anna?
QTE, bitch.
Oh god.
Time to figure it out. Can you figure out if he wasn't masturbating under the tree?
I don't know.
Use the clues you have.
I don't fucking understand what the metal chip was.
We'll see in a second.
Anna. Ow! Crap! Jeez! I hate this. Why did it come to this?
Also, how did it end up in a tree?
What?
Now I get it. He was kneeling to pray in front of her.
Just kidding. He solved it for you.
Just like the twins said. She was a goddess.
Wait, was I supposed to click on something?
No.
Oh.
Subject.
Fuck you.
Once dead Anna was transformed from an object of despite into one of worship. So who is Miss Stiletto Heels? The steps are close coming up to the body, and then farther apart going away.
There was a reason to hurry away then.
That settles it then, George. Miss Stiletto Heels is a third party here. She's not the murderer. No one runs away from an object of worship.
What?
She could be another victim who was with Anna. Or perhaps an accomplice who fled for some reason.
Right. Doesn't mean they aren't necessarily
Also,
involved.
One who took whatever it was Anna was holding on to in her hand.
But why? Why did she leave her here?
Only Miss Stiletto Heels knows the reason for that.
Yes, the
How many
reverse
women
piece.
wear high stiletto heels in this town, do you think?
Oh, I should think most of them have at least one pair. I do too, before you ask. But nobody would come all the way out here wearing them, except maybe one person.
Don't keep me in the dark then. Who might this elegant lady be?
Diane, the owner of the art gallery. But she's out of town for a big art auction. I heard she'll be coming back in a couple days.
Then we'll just have to give her a warm welcome home. A more immediate matter then. Where in town can you find something like this? It should be a building that isn't used anymore, with either a lot of metal or metal
like a wood chip.
machinery or something like that.
The old lumber mill.
I think it's a piece of flaked metal that's rusted.
Then it's time to really get this show on the road. Could you guide me to this perfect setting for extravagant murder?
I feel like York is getting off on this. You know? He's like weirdly involved. I realize that's his job, but I feel like if York was not getting paid to do this, he would still do it. Also, check out that screenshot. That's definitely not from ours because he's wearing a different suit.
Huh.
That's the default York suit.
I forgot to change the suit.
Yep, you did it right away, even though there was no reason to.
I got paid for it.
The lumber mill
You
is
get paid for
pretty far
everything.
from here.
Shush.
If that's where she was killed, why would the killer go to all the trouble of carrying her all the way here?
I don't know yet. My profiling instincts tell me one thing is for sure, though. The
I'm
unsub's
damn
personality
sexy
is
in
totally
Speedo.
different before and after the crime. The unsub killed her in a brutal, horrifying way, and then displays powerful adoration after she's dead. Something close to love. That could well be the key to all this. I will say this, though, George. Profiling is a risky business.
Is it?
Of course, if the unsub planted those stiletto footprints himself, well then, Everything I've just said falls apart.
Hmm.
But there's no evidence that he left those stiletto footprints. I'm sure we have Miss Stiletto Heels to thank for those tracks.
That'd be really
All I
hard to
can
do,
is
too.
deduce the unsub's feelings in light of the evidence, and carefully figure the unsub's MO, modus operandi, his way of thinking. It
We
usually
know what
unveils
MO
something
is.
that a
Come
normal
on,
forensic
York. We're not
analysis may
stupid.
overlook. That's my way of profiling. It's not for everyone, but it works for me.
I don't like Agent Cooper was overly hospitable and generally pretty pleasant. I think York is like the opposite. He just like doesn't give a fuck. Like York is the kind of person who would fuck a prostitute because it would get him closer to solving his case, and then he would like not pay her well. Like he'd give her like almost nothing, and he'd walk out and go, "What? I'm sorry, this was important for the investigation, but I need to leave now."
You think so?
Oh, you'd have the FBI page them directly. Don't worry, call this number later and they'll fax you $3,000.
When I first joined the force, this lumber mill was still in full swing.
It closed up right when I first moved here.
And now it's totally abandoned.
I presume so. I've never really been inside, so I don't know for sure, but it sure is run down.
Deserted buildings are perfect for criminal hideouts and activities. I keep telling Harry to have the place torn down.
Probably a little late for that. After all, it's already been used as the site of Anna's murder.
We don't know that for sure yet, Agent Morgan.
That's right, from your point of view. But the perpetrator selected the lumber.
Agent York, you
I know
seem
that you
very
think that I'm
confident
wrong,
about
but the
this.
counterpoint is you're a duty head.
Confidence is a sweet spot between being rude and hopeless. I'm just drawing natural conclusions from the facts that we have seen.
That sounds
That's a
exactly
quote.
like being full of confidence, at least to me. And to normal people with common sense.
Common sense can be the opposite of fact sometimes.
That is true.
Bear that in mind.
Oh, I will.
Yeah,
Agent York.
sometimes the simplest
Thank you for
solution is
another
really
pearl of
fucking
wisdom.
stupid.
Either way,